many can relate to, it feels like in your business, like you're giving it what you got or what you feel is your best, right? You're showing up, you're doing the work, and then it's just like, oh, I don't feel like I've moved at all. Sometimes I feel like I'm going backwards. Like, is this even making a difference, right? And I think if you just keep showing up to that spin class and you do a little bit all the time, you show up consistently a little bit. It doesn't have to mean that you're like smashing it because you're not moving ahead in that moment, but you're doing a little bit and you're going through the motions. Guess what? By the time a month goes by, you're starting to notice something different. You're starting to feel different. There's subtle changes that happen, but it's not going to happen overnight. It just doesn't happen the first time you sit onto that stationary bike. But soon, you're going to take that stationary bike, you're going to feel stronger. You're not going to feel as intimidated by getting onto it. You're going to feel more confident, like you belong there. And then you might even try taking that bike, onto a road bike or whatever. I know that's quite popular in Canada where we are. There's a lot of cyclists that are out there and that are doing it. And again, I think we just don't want to get caught up in the comparison trap, of looking over our shoulder, because you can't ever see what somebody else is doing and you don't really know the story behind it. But as we're showing up, like we've been here on holidays, but there hasn't been a day that's gone by that we haven't done one thing. Like we have relaxed and we have recharged and we have refueled and we have soaked up nature. Like it's just not been done before, because in Canada right now it is cold and we have a lot of rain, which I wish we could send over this way, but we also have some snow on the way, and people feel like tucking in and hibernating, and they slow down. My husband and I, when we've committed to this business 12 years ago now, we committed to every day doing one thing, at least a minimum of one thing that will move us forward. So every day. So what is that one thing? So yes, there's seasons. So there's seasons that we're going to be training for the marathon or for that speed race or for, something. Maybe there's, different goals that we've set, and we're going to need to use range. We're going to need to ramp up our activities to get the results that that we're looking for. But over the long haul, because we're committed to the long game, I can't sustain a sprint for 12 years without burnout. And so knowing my capacity, where am I at, and being honest with myself. I know when I haven't done what I set out to do for that day. I know I'm not fooling anybody.